What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kyng Pablo, and welcome back to the channel. So we have an update on Gene Hackman and his estate. He was worth $80 million. Who will all this money go to? We got a video clip that I want to get into, then I'll come back with my commentary.
Well, family's everything, you know.
That's Gene's daughter, Leslie, the youngest of his 3 children, stopping for lunch in Los Angeles yesterday, 2 days after authorities revealed her father's cause of death.
His heart disease and with Alzheimer's being that contributing factor. The cause of death for Miss Betsy Hackman is hantavirus pulmonary syndrome.
Since Gene apparently died a week after his wife, it's likely the actor's estimated $80 million fortune will be split between his children.
There's 3 kids, and if the will says everything's divided equally, that flows directly to the kids.
I'll say goodnight to you now, children.
And we've learned a lot more about the couple's final days.
Do they appear to be awake or alert?
No.
Security cameras captured video of Betsy during her visit to a pharmacy on February 11th, the last day she is believed to have been alive.
Well, I've had a good run.
The 95-year-old Oscar winner's pacemaker stopped showing activity 7 days later.
There was no food in his stomach, which means he had not eaten recently. I can tell you that he was in an advanced state of Alzheimer's, and it's quite possible that he was not aware that she was deceased.
No word yet on funeral plans, but Gene's last TV interview has resurfaced.
And nobody pays any attention, you know.
Just gotta cruise in and until we come dragging our cameras across your table.
Right.
In 2008, Gene was at one of his favorite Santa Fe food spots when Food Network host Guy Fieri showed up to film diners, drive-ins, and dives.
What makes the Roadhouse one of your go-to spots?
You know, I can come any way I want to.
I mean, compared to...
Well, you look pretty good.
All right, and we're back. In that clip, we saw his younger daughter, Leslie. The paparazzi caught her in L.A. coming from Panda Express. Gene Hackman was worth $80 million. The attorney in that clip said, you know, it will be split between the kids if that was in his will. But there's a twist to his will, because I have a TMZ article that I want to read right here that says, Gene Hackman kids not mentioned in will, but ... There's a really interesting twist. It reads, Gene Hackman's will has been unveiled, and the 2-time Oscar winner left every penny of his fortune to his wife, Betsy Araqua. But there's a big twist. The Hollywood legend made Betsy his sole beneficiary back in 1995, according to the docs obtained by TMZ. What's interesting is that his 3 children, son Christopher and 2 daughters, Leslie and Elizabeth, are not named in the will. It was all supposed to go to Betsy, but the timing of their deaths could change where the money goes. As we told you, early findings indicate Betsy died from hantavirus, a rare disease that can be fatal, while Gene passed away after a week later due to cardiovascular disease. Officials made it clear Hackman was struggling with Alzheimer's disease, which would explain why he never called the police about his wife. Betsy's will leaves most of her assets to Gene, but there's a provision which says if they died within 90 days of each other, it would be considered a simultaneous death, and in that case, her will provides all her assets would go to charity. New Mexico is a community property state, so assuming there's no prenup, Betsy's estate could have a lot of money, and her share would go to charity. As for Gene's estate, despite the fact he did not include his children in his will, they would presumably get his share since they are the most direct living heirs. Andrew M. Katzenstein, a prominent California trust and estate attorney, has reported been hired by Gene's son Chris, who's the oldest sibling, indicating he may challenge the will. Hackman discussed his difficult relationship with his children over the years, admitting he wasn't around much during Chris's performative years. He had gotten closer to his kids in more recent years. Julia Peters, a representative for the estate of Hackman and Araqua, has also filed paperwork asking the court to grant a preliminary injunction preventing authorities from releasing any photo or video of evidence of the death scene. Officer body cam footage, for example, cited Gene and Betsy's right to privacy. As you know, Hackman and Araqua were found dead in their home last month, and the officials say they believe their bodies have been lying in their house for more than a week. We've reached out to Hackman's ref as well as his family for comment on the will. So far, no word back. So, Gene Hackman left all his money to Betsy, and Betsy died before him. So, and all her money was going to go to him if she died first. Then he died within the 90 days. So is the money going to go to charities? Is the money going to go to the kids? Well, we know the son has already retained a permanent attorney for estates. So we'll see. We'll see where his $80 million estate go. I will keep you posted. It's been your boy, Kyng Pablo. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All right. Peace.